Of course, I always had a lot of representation in the racing genre, the driving genre. But this is something slightly different from the usual racing game. A.B.Cop, also known as A.B.Cop. Another one I'd never heard of. This game is more akin to Chase HQ than a traditional racing game. Also, I think some sources say this game came out in 1990. People seem to be split as to whether this came out in 1990 or 1991. If it was 90, it was like the very end of 90, so whatever. Close enough. And yeah, actually developed by Aicom. I was about to do that. But under the Sega name. I had to learn this a few years ago for like one of those Callus Cup tournaments. Never actually saw a cabinet of this. It looks like a cozy little cabinet. Big ass panel for the handlebars. Yeah, the cabinets everywhere. I guess it depends on where you live. I don't think many people in North America have come across a cabinet of this. I'm not sure like how wide a release it's got outside of Asia. Okay, I'm gonna have to play this on the. I have like a different version of MAMO. Hold on, because I have my save states, which I might need. I'm not sure. I don't think they sold this as conversion kits. I want to say it was only the dedicated cabinet. Do we not have... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I can't remember seeing this back in the day. And I haven't seen a cabinet of it since then. I don't think I've ever gotten to play this on an actual cabinet. Does Galloping Ghost even have this? I don't think they do. What hardware was this? XBD. I have no idea what that is. You gotta keep twisting the handlebar for turbo speed. And you have a limited number of jumps. You have to pick up power-ups to get more jumps. Was Laser Ghost 1990? 91? Laser Ghost I saw a few cabinets of. Okay, I hope my controls are set. RGV, Rio Grande Valley. There he is. There's very menacing credit screen. Armed robbery at the First National Bank. Arrest Boris the Skinhead and his mob of cutthroats. Alright, we're getting right into it. Cool. Yeah, we gotta arrest Burnov. Alright, so you have to keep hitting the accelerator like every couple seconds to maintain top speed, which I have to imagine that might have worn the cabinet out pretty quick. Not the cabinet, but the controls. I gotta kill 3 more dudes to get to the boss. Yeah, another Sega game with cash register scoring. You get points just for surviving. Alright, that's Boris the Skinhead. Alright, so if I use a jump, you can see his health bar at the top. I missed! There we go. You do way more damage. That's some mug grin. Forget how many jumps you get between stages. Bio creature on the loose. Bring it in alive. We already turned into Resident Evil. I think it was like 100,000 for each second. And all the bio creatures are conveniently riding motorcycles also. But now they take a couple hits. This is after E-SWAT. E-SWAT was like 88, 89. It was 89. Ah! That's alright, you get time back when the boss shows up. Nice. Oh god. Sometimes you do your jump and it just like kind of whiffs because the guy like doesn't attack. Okay, I probably used too many jumps there. Like I said, I don't remember how many you get between stages. I'll just let's do this. Yeah, put him in jail. He'll certainly stay in jail, I'm sure. White powder in the Orient. Hunt down the Shogun Death Dealer. Drug-dealing ninjas, sure. Why not? Yeah, they're so sad in jail. Remember, winners don't use drugs. Shit. Kind of a problem if you pass up the dudes you're trying to ram, because then you have to wait till they come back around. I think I'm gonna end up game over here. Oh my god, this stage. Okay. I forgot how hard this stage was. Maybe that was a strat. You just get to the end of the stage and then ram them all. I did learn how to 1cc this a while back. I've forgotten all the strats, though. Come on, get back here! Get back here! You son of a bitch! I'm going like top speed! Anyway, you get a very good continue screen. Bonus 5-second play. Thank you, coin! Thank you, coin. Alright, let's try that again. We had to show the continue screen at least once, right? Had to give them a thank you coin. Maybe that was a strat. You just get to the end of the stage and then beat the shit out of them. I remember that being a problem though. Like sometimes one of the dudes will just like accelerate and you can't catch up to him. Damn end closers. Okay, 2 more. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I did lose my score, which is fair. Oh god, it's firing skulls. Okay, I'm still not sure how many jumps you get between stages. There we go. Put them in the blender. Yeah, I thought it was ninjas. Why were you bringing down a samurai? Close enough, I guess. Put him in jail. And now we have Killer Clown and his ring of kidnappers. The clowns are sex traffickers? How do you have the clowns after the fucking bioterrors? That just proves how evil clowns are, I guess. Everybody hates a clown. I hate those clown portraits at the top. Oh god, he passed me up. This is like a fucking Mad Gear stage. Come on, catch up to these guys. I gotta slow down to catch up to them. One more. Come on. Got him. Oh, the clown's got beach balls! God. It's a lot of beach balls. God damn it. Wasting my jumps. There we go. I don't remember what the strat here was. And he's got a whip. Alright, use all your jumps. Close enough. Come on! There we go. Put that clown in jail. Mission 5. Cyber bandits raid the government installation. Recover top secret doomsday weapon. It's like they wanted to make a different game. They had ideas for a different game, and it ended up being a futuristic Chase HQ clone instead. I'm probably not clearing this stage, am I? Yeah, I remember this stage being a pain. 4 jumps I got back from the end stage? Okay. Not too bad. I think I'm gonna have enough time. This guy, I can't catch up to this guy. There we go. You gotta like get parallel with them and like land a bunch of hits like that. Come on. Fuck. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? No! I was like 1 hit away. Alright. Thank you, coin. Pretty sure I was like 1 hit away. Well, good thing I do have a save state in case I need to use it. I don't think it cuts off continues in the final stage. But there is like something else I need to show. Come on. I keep passing them up. That's the worst. Also, I don't remember what to do on this boss. Get back here. There we go. He's got a lightsaber. Oh my god, I'm wasting my jumps. I'm gonna jump. Keep bouncing off. Okay. Oh, shit. Alright, almost got him. Come on! Damn it. Nice. Running out of room in jail. He's been in the bars. That's not good. Why were we putting them in jail? They all broke out. That's a good way to write in a boss rush, I guess. All those bosses, we gotta fight them again. Luckily they have way less health this time, but I think at one point you get more time. Otherwise, it's not much time for like several bosses. Yeah, I don't know what we were thinking, putting Zaku in jail. I don't think we thought this plan through very well. Shit. They give you plenty of jumps, at least. There we go. Now the final boss. A bunch of green dudes. It was all aliens all along. Of course. Oh god. Damn it. I'm wasting my jumps! Hey. Yeah, just go right into the explosions. It's fine. Hey. He retracted the thumbs up. Man, I sure did crash my bike into a bunch of weirdos. Much to think about. Yep. Well, time to go home. Yeah, he's getting up there in years, I think. It's the last day before retirement. Another game with no credits. Although, there is one more thing that can happen in this game. I've got old save states from 2021. That was the last time I once CC'd this. What is it? This one? So I've heard conflicting things about this. Like, you either have to 1cc the game, or you have to get above like a certain score. And if you do that, you get the ending. I'm gonna skip it. And it gives you an extra stage. They give you a bonus stage. For the most elite players. You get to run into plushies of all the other enemies. All the bosses. Only for the elite players. Not many people have seen this, I guess. Clowns! Not doing very well. Running out of jumps. Ah, I shouldn't have wasted my jumps. 80,000 for each one. Satisfying. Off we go into space. That actually wasn't like that much. That was like, what, 7 or 8 million? Now, I mean, scores in this game will be all over the place because, you know, you get a bunch of points just for surviving. And if you clear stages faster, you get a higher bonus. So obviously they want you to play it as a speedrun game. Which is fine. Oh. Oh yeah, you get this. So they made it with 1 credit play in mind. That's So they put all these bonuses in. Extra stage instead of 3-1? What's this about 3-1? 3-1 was just stage 3. That was just the default high score. But yeah, it's a short game because, I mean, a lot of racing games are like that, but, I mean, at least it's not one of those games where you just put in a credit, you play like 1 3-minute course and that's it. Like there's an actual stage progression going on here. And I'm quite alright with that. It probably said 3-1 because that was like my highest score before I started continuing. That's probably what happened. Because it actually reset my score, but I guess it remembered whatever my highest score was for that session. I know. I think this game's pretty alright. It's an interesting twist on the Chase HQ formula. Maybe its obscurity depends on where you live. I'm hearing mixed things, but like I said, I didn't see it in any arcades. I still have never come across a cabinet of it. I don't think too many survived. I know I've seen pictures of like a Japanese game center that has one. Whoa! I like how the screen just froze on that giant cock. And yeah, I don't think Galloping Ghost has one either. So maybe it did okay in some places at the time, but doesn't really have a lasting legacy. Yeah, just because he doesn't have it doesn't mean he doesn't have it. Don't make me do the voice. Okay. Yeah, I can, oh, not 2. Or... I clicked the wrong button, sorry. I can go with that. I like it. I like this game. It's, the analog control isn't really a problem in MAME either. It's perfectly playable. Sometimes, sometimes there's problems. I'm thinking of the next game. Yeah, it would be a fun one to play on cab with the actual handlebars. But considering the game wants you to like squeeze the handlebars over and over, like those must have broken like so quick. Like there's no way they were not thinking about long-term play with this. Feels like even with like regular hang-on cabinets, like I've always